The new thing about this setup is that I can just press start recording, and then on the other screen, we're already recording. I don't have to like exit out of the recording software or anything. So that's my brief technical intro to this week's Northwest Trenches.
A brief technical intro. Nice.
It makes the process smoother, you see. Kind of like a nice whiskey, perhaps, depending on the type you get.
Or a deuce bottle of malt liquor.
Honestly, yeah. I've heard Heineken's in the middle when it comes to taste.
People either love it or hate it. I love it. Andy loves it.
Ooh. Andy, friend of the show, Andy, or... Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys were boozing when you were over at that New York car show convention thing?
Yeah, we went to this Irish bar that had nobody in it, and I had like 2 espresso martinis and like 3 Heinekens or something.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, they had it on tap too, which was fucking incredible. Hardly anywhere has it on tap.
Well, yeah, I was trying my hardest to figure out what would be like a great joke for putting into this pod and everything. And I just couldn't really strap anything in there. The closest I got was like a pun, and I was like, that's not going to work. The pod's not worth a pun. There's got to be something there.
It's worth less than that.
Yeah. Last week, a YouTuber came back and said...
Are we recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yes, we...
Yeah. What is this gamer say?
Okay. This YouTuber guy, he came back and he was like, hey, just so you know, I'm back for now. And then he said right at the end, also, I'm leaving again. Like, immediately after. He's like, I'm here, and I'm not. The same sentence, pretty much.
So he just kind of like walked into a house, then just said like, hey guys, I'm here, then he left.
Yeah. He did a fucking Kev Jumba or whatever. He came in.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
He was a short black man. He became a short black man. This is how I'm... Everybody, update about the channel. I am now a 5'4" black man.
I mean, the audio listeners would not know any different. The audio listeners would be like, "Oh my goodness, wow, he is now that."
What's Kevin Hart sound like? Do you got a Kevin Hart impression?
I feel like
sounding like Kevin.
I feel like if I did, it would be 80% perceived as racist.
You can still do it. That's a public figure.
You're
allowed.
You're
allowed
here.
to do that.
I would have to make it kind of like a squeak kind of noise in there.
Isn't he like, man, I'm Kevin Hart. I'm out here on the stage doing the comedy.
Honestly, you're not too far off. It's like...
Have you ever had 5 baby mamas at once?
It's like, man, I don't understand, man. Every time I hang out with The Rock, he always calls me goddamn small. I don't get that shit.
Dude, you got the cadence good right there.
It's just that on repeat is, man, what the fuck? This makes no fucking sense. Why the fuck you do this to me, Rock?
I feel like that is kind of a lot of Kevin Hart's jokes. It's just like, man, what the fuck? What's this shit?
Man, I'm small as fuck. This is crazy.
Man, I'm only 5'4". How am I supposed to go to Walmart?
I got like 3 kids. What the fuck, man?
I can't reach a urinal in the damn bathroom.
Oh, that's gotta be tough. That's gotta be a tough life, not reaching the urinal.
I took a piss in a urinal today that was like knee height, and it felt kind of weird.
I thought you were gonna say your piss was neon, and I was like, oh shit, that's not good either.
Yeah. That would be a problem, a major problem. If I was pissing neon.
Ooh, as long as you're not pissing Neon the streamer.
Yeah. Well, that's shitting because he's Indian.
Okay.
That's what doing a neon is, taking a shit. He's Indian.
I did see a video. I don't know how true it is, but on the streets of India, there's a guy that has like a cooktop, and he just puts his bare foot on the cooktop and cooks on the cooktop still.
I mean, I'd say that's probably real.
Would that like
what I know about India?
Would that like melt away all the germs on his foot, or would that just make it even worse?
No, you're getting sick if you eat that food.
You're getting major. I guess it would just be foot and mouth disease, quite literally.
Or dysentery, because you got to think, dude. It's his bare foot, right?
Yeah. What
are Indian people known for doing on the street?
They wear flip flops or walk barefoot.
Yeah, and what do Indians also do on the street?
Poo poo caca fifi.
Yep.
Feces.
Yep.
I said fifi. It's okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna die if you eat that food. As a white Westerner, as any Westerner probably, for the fact of the matter, you would die if you ate that shit. Straight up.
I think there is a fine line between making a decent joke about it and then doing a Chud the Builder towards the Indian people. I don't think we reached the Chud the Builder level there at all.
I'll just say I have a lot of friends that consider themselves like on the left or like extreme left, and they'll go up to bat for a lot of people. You know, they'll even be all like, "Whoa, that joke was a little too far, man."
Yeah.
You know, not like chastise me. They will never bat for the Indians. I swear to God. I have litmus tested this. They never come back for the Indians.
It used to be that way with the Muslim people for a long time, too. Because everybody just assumed Muslims were connected to Al-Qaeda and all the other terrorist groups.
Yeah, that was just like propaganda that did people in. There's no propaganda behind the Indian thing. It's just like pattern recognition, I think.
And they have such big
13.
families too.
Hold on.
That's crazy, dude.
Real quick. I remember being like 14 years old in the Hard Rock Cafe in Cleveland. And some Muslims sat down at a table behind us, and I got scared. That's how much they propagandize that shit. Like, especially to like youth growing up, I was like genuinely like, dude, we're gonna die in here. Like, this is my final resting place.
I think the first time I had a interaction with a person that would be Muslim or someone from the Middle East in general. Those are two separate things, so I'm saying or there. It was like in a Domino's in like 2007. This guy comes in. You can obviously tell that he is like out of place where he is because there's white guys working on the pizza, and then my family is all white. And then this guy shows up. And he's very obviously not from the country. And he speaks a different language under his breath. And I'm just like petrified. I don't move for like a minute straight. I just stop in place. Pizza hanging like right here in front of me. Shane?
Sorry, I'm listening. I needed to tell my mom that I made it home.
But the pizza's like right here in front of me. I'm just like stuck. I don't move for like a solid minute, and my dad's like, "Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about
it." He was like, "Stop staring."
Yeah, he was like, "Stop being weird for like 2 seconds." Yeah. Even though I was definitely the weird kid in elementary school.
But Dad, what about 9/11?
But Dad, what about everything in the Middle East right now, which I would totally know as 7 years old?
Have you forgotten the 3,000 people that died on 9/11, Dad?
Oof. Oh, man. But I feel like the public perception for those from the Middle East or countries surrounding changed a lot around like 2016-17 area. It took a while to actually be more welcoming towards them, And
I would say that's accurate.
And I feel like that's kind of like a bad thing, because America's a land of the free, and we are very obviously putting walls up around those people for that long.
Yeah, well, that's not our fault as people, I think. I think that's more like propaganda's fault, and then stupid people that choose to like actually believe what's on the news. I think that's mostly what it is. But media literacy, I think, is a lot better in this day and age, especially like this year, with all these like big name events happening. So I think, because like honestly, you're seeing this thing that you didn't see like 10 years ago, where like there's this agreement between like Christians and Muslims. Actually, you see a lot of these people interacting online and saying like, you know, Muslims are like, oh, we support our Christian brothers, and the Christians are like, we support our Muslim brothers.
Yeah, they're very kind to each other now. There's not as much of a wall, which is really good.
But really it all goes to a root cause of a lot of issues to the world, which I find very fascinating, that all it took was people waking up to Israel. That's what it took. And now these like, and like, if they somehow get rid of Israel, I think the Christians and the Muslims are going to go back to being at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, it's a mutual agreement until, like, one of the church parties gets a little too full of themselves, and then it falls apart.
It's like more of like an enemy of my enemy situation, I feel like, just looking at it from the outside. I mean, I don't know anymore. I think Muslims are pretty all right. I think the Middle East is okay. So, I like the West better, but...
Yeah.
You know.
At this point, I was like thinking about it more, and I was working yesterday for like 8 hours, and I swear, and you better not use Twitter racism as a excuse. I swear there was more officers at a high school graduation with more black people than another graduation the same day with less black people. Please don't use X racism or Twitter racism towards this occasion. I just thought it was weird.
I don't got nothing to say about that.
I said, please don't use Twitter racism, and it erased everything. That's fucking funny.
We're just gonna gloss over that one, I think.
Yeah. That does bring up a good point for me to talk about Twitter racism.
Twitter racism.
I swear to God, ever since I looked at anything fish tank related on the pod Twitter account, all my recommended tweets are like anti-black people tweets for no reason. Like, I don't follow any of those accounts on the pod account, and all of a sudden that's all I get on x.com is racism towards the black people.
You know, with all the inflammatory statements I've made over the years, I surprisingly don't get that on Twitter. I just get fish tank clips almost exclusively.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to just start rightfully censoring what that account is seeing. So,
yeah,
because it was like real bad. It was like KKK level bad.
Yeah,
on
like
my recommended tweets, man. It was scary.
They have a black sun fucking profile picture, dude. And shit. Yeah,
it was scary shit.
Yeah.
Also yesterday I had a 2-hour drive to where I was supposed to work at, and the entire time I just kept going, man, you stupid. No, I'm not. What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid.
21.
And then I was like, the 21 kid is very much our age now, and is probably in the same can't get a job properly situation that 2/3 of our generation are facing right now.
Yeah. I got a job. I did finally. Start on Tuesday.
All right.
So that should be good.
I keep applying. I'm trying to do as much field level stuff, like in my field. And then there's nothing from it every time. And, it's like, man, I should be mad about it. But then I search up, hey, why am I getting no replies? I think I've talked about this before, but it's telling me that I should only look at upwards of 10 applications a week.
I guess that seems fair, I guess. I don't know. I got lucky with this job. I don't be completely honest with you.
I just know, like, for a while now, it's been a lot of the same repetition when it comes to applying and getting nothing. And I got real bummed out about it, burned out maybe, doomer-esque, if you will. So I took like a bit of time away from even looking at jobs. And now I'm feeling better because the third part-time job that is also security is set up now. So it's more consistent than it used to be. I just wish it was one job instead of 3 smaller jobs,
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, I would say.
If you wanted to know what episode we are on for the Tuesday re-uploads, we just put up the Downer episode.
Yeah, I saw that. Classic Downer episode. The Down syndrome episode. How about the Sundowner episode? And we have dementia.
We haven't...
We can't remember who each other are, and we're arguing.
When was the last time we had a Downer episode?
I don't know. I think that might have been the only one. I know I'm having a back pain episode right now from driving so fucking much today.
I drove 4 hours yesterday, man.
That's what I did today. It's 4 hours, about 4 hours more or less.
Yeah. Oh, man. The end of The Boys came out the other day.
I heard it sucked. It was Goyslop.
Well, they're saying it's bad because it didn't adapt the comic fully at the end. There's supposed to be a plot twist at the end of the show, and they just skipped it. They were like, fuck it, whatever, and they threw it out. But the plot twist actually expands it for another season. So, I don't know.
I just heard that after season 3, that show fucking sucked.
It was probably a slog, yeah. It was probably a slog.
It's just, well, no, it's like it like the first 3 seasons were like pretty good, and then they just went into this like wokeism shit and just soyed up the show and made it like super soy. And the lead writer of the show, or maybe the creator or something, he's Jewish.
I am.
And he got really into Twitter during the election. So that's why you see like all the Homelander becoming president shit, because it's the lead writer or whatever being like, you see, this is what Donald Trump is. He's just is evil. And it's like, what? Just like, shut the fuck up.
Well,
just make a fucking TV show.
Well, you know,
and they preferred, just from what I have seen in like some video essays I've watched and some shit I've read, is that like they took that like stupid political messaging. They're like, let's do this instead of being funny.
Yeah.
And like the humor just got less and less as the show went on. It just got less and less funny, unless you're like a woke millennial that's like, soy facing whenever you see a new Marvel Funko Pop limited edition release.
Marvel Funko Pop. Yeah. Dog.
That is, I feel like the latter seasons of The Boys are for that demographic. People that are like fat and on Reddit and like really love fucking Funko Pops, like have a whole room dedicated to Funko Pops.
Well,
This is the boys' wall.
I
This is my favorite Funko Pops because they talk about Donald Trump.
I did notice that Euphoria is coming to an end. I don't know if I brought it up last time or not.
Another horrible Goyslop show.
It was made by a Jewish man, still is made by a Jewish man.
Oh,
and this third season is a time skip, but then they don't really explain how long ago some flashbacks are near the end of the season. And it makes everything more, I guess it's supposed to be compelling, but it feels like they just put all these characters that were originally just druggy high schoolers or guys with mental issues. Instead, they're like, oh, actually, now they are like messing with cartel people and drug empires and a strip club of some sort. And it's like, okay. Okay.
Let me tell you something. I went to school with people like that. None of them are doing shit that cool.
Exactly.
Not a single one of them.
Exactly. Like, even though Euphoria season 1 and 2 are so ass, especially season 2. Like, season 2 is shit. It is terrible. Season 3 is such a departure that it kind of gives off Stranger Things, the last volume they did vibes, where it didn't need to exist kind of vibe.
Yeah, and there's a whole Sydney Sweeney's character or whatever being an OnlyFans model. I think that was specifically meant to be a humiliation ritual.
It's also Sydney
Sweeney.
It's also Gooner bait. It's Gooner bait.
Yeah, duh, obviously it's Gooner bait, but like she had the whole like I have good genes controversy where people were like, Sydney Sweeney's a racist. Sydney Sweeney's a white supremacist. And I obviously, Jew showrunner. Just saying. Putting it out there, make your own conclusions, but
I feel like Euphoria, it could have been a really good show if they didn't emasculate that jock guy that dates Sydney Sweeney in the show. Because they emasculate the fuck out of him in this last season. They make him a little pussy bitch.
Why do you pay attention to this shit?
I pay attention because it's pop culture related and Zendaya. That's all I care about.
I guess I make good jokes about it. I hope I do. I don't know. It gives me something to riff on.
Fucking the very, very popular jock guy who is also in Wuthering Heights movie, which you probably wouldn't know. His name's like Mr. Elordi or something. It's a really cool last name. But they just make him a pussy because he owes a bunch of money to the cartel and they chop off his fingers and toes as like payment instead of just fucking killing him. Or,
steal his stuff, extort him.
Or they could have literally like wrote it so that he has masculinity qualities and he goes out of his way to like get into his headspace from high school and go out of his way to like literally shoot at these people because they are ruining his business opportunities. But instead they just like chop off his fingers and shit and that's it.
Cutting off his fingers seems like a really stupid move from the cartel. Like after they're done doing that, like
they're gonna run out of fingers, bro.
Well, not only that, it's like what happens when he walks around like this all fucking day? What if somebody asks him like, "Hey, what happened to your fingers there?" "Oh, I fell." Clumsy old me, I fell.
Like it doesn't
Lost
make sense because the guy was so masculine in the first 2 seasons. And then this third one, they're like, he's a pussy bitch. He just gets his shit kicked in by the cartel for 6 episodes.
I mean, I feel like most people probably would get their shit kicked in by the cartel in general.
But like those first 2 seasons, he has like motives. He has ideas of how to like further his situations that he gets put in.
Touching my dick, I promise one of my nuts moved weird and hurt.
All right, dude.
All right, we're better now.
But he has like motives in the show to actually progress his character. In this third season, he has jack shit to do besides lose limbs for no reason. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. They ruined this guy completely from being compelling and interesting to the most worthless part of the show in the span of one season.
Yeah, this show seems fucking stupid.
It's kind of like they like did 11 dirty in volumes 5 or whatever. They ruined her completely for no reason to make Will more prominent in the story.
Know their names?
I've also watched a bit of Stranger Things.
Oh, this is Stranger Things. I thought you were talking about Euphoria. See, I've never seen either show.
Well, they practically are ending the same way, where they didn't need this extra season to do anything with.
Yeah. Didn't they end in the last episode of Stranger Things have like the whole "I'm gay" thing?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Yeah, this not only is he gay, but this ending is fucking gay."
Yeah, and the entire time, 11 has so much like filler in her face that she just goes when he says it. She has no like emotion at all.
Oh my god, dude. And yeah, dude, there's so much Goyslop out now. It's crazy.
Well, I feel like if the boys didn't get all blue, then there would have been a good ending there, and they could have maybe had an extra season with the plot twist I'm talking about. But
yeah, well, even that I've seen clips of that show, Mr. In Between, and it looks like a really cool show, but it also seems like Goyslop to me.
Well,
I still want to watch it.
You know it's Gooner Bait Goyslop? DTF. DTF St. Louis. It's Jason Bateman, David Arbor, and Linda Cardellini lady.
Okay.
Linda Cardellini is Velma from the original Scooby-Doo's.
Oh, yeah. She was hot. She's so hot, dude. She was in Freaks and Geeks too.
But they Gooner baited
the same jacket in the same style jacket in Freaks and Geeks.
Oh, hell yeah.
She copied my drip.
But I'm saying they Gooner baited the hell out of Linda Cardellini so you would watch the show.
I might watch the show.
The writing's bad.
What's that on? What's DTF on?
It's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. I have HBO Max.
But it's very bad writing after episode 4. It just like falls off a cliff of writing. It's awful. Because, yeah, I won't even spoil it since you're interested.
No,
but
spoil it, I don't care. I'm literally watching it to look at a half-naked female. Woman, sorry.
The writing changes and goes from, hey, here's these initial characters to, oh my god, for some reason David Arbor's guy killed himself. Or he was poisoned, and we don't know why. And it turns into a murder mystery show after episode 4.
Just derails.
Yeah, it just does whatever the fuck the director wanted to do at that point. There was no hint that they were going to poison this guy at all. And then he's suddenly poisoned and dead. It's really strange.
You think Cocomelon is Goyslop?
Bluey is Goyslop.
You think Bluey's Goyslop?
Bluey is Goyslop.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Cocomelon is just, actual kid entertainment stuff.
No, Cocomelon's bad for kids, though.
Yeah, but, Johnny, yes, Papa. It's got to be in there.
No, it doesn't.
It's got to be there. It's a nursery rhyme, man. It's got to be there.
Having that stupid ass song in Cocomelon, I think inherently makes it Goyslop, and that song not being in Bluey, I think actually helps Bluey's case of not being Goyslop, potentially. Is Sesame Street Goyslop? I don't think so.
You might have to fact check Jim Henson Heritage to figure that out.
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole. Let's check that one out. Let's see what's going on with Jim.
He was the main guy that made the Muppets.
Yeah, no.
And
He was
Sesame
the
Street.
Kermit guy. The Muppet Kermit. The Muppet. Do you think he knew about the Muppet Joker?
No, he's definitely dead. He's been dead for a while. I think he died in the 90s, maybe 80s.
We got to figure this one out, dude. Yeah, no, he died in the 90s. I think you're right about that. No. He was, ooh.
Is it not looking too good for Mr. Henson?
Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
Potential Jewish influence, I think.
Ooh.
Raised in a Christian Scientist family in Mississippi and Maryland, his inclusive values often drew parallels to Jewish principles of community and compassion. However, his closest creative partner, Frank Oz, was born to a Jewish father and Flemish Catholic mother.
Ooh. Flemish.
What is Flemish? What is a Flemish? What does Flemish mean?
Flemish is an old term. I'm surprised that's even
What's
in
a
there.
Flemish Catholic? What are Flemish people? They're one of 3 Belgian main ethnic groups. Okay. This is interesting. I didn't know Belgium was like... Dude, maybe... Do you know about,
Yeah.
There's like the king or the prince or something of Belgium did a bunch of like horrible shit in Africa. You ever hear about that?
I remember, I think it's...
Belgian colonies.
I think it's called like The History of Earth, I guess, or something, by Bill Wirtz. I swear... I might be mixing 2 videos up, but I swear he says, "Let's rape Africa."
Okay.
And then a bunch of white countries colonized the shit out of Africa right after. I may be misquoting that video.
This is a boring Wikipedia page.
Aren't they all? They're all on white pages, bro.
No, some of them are cool, like the Barbecue Council one from way back when. That one was a really good article.
I really like
medieval blood sports. That one's awesome.
I like the Kenny versus Spinney article. That's a good one.
The Kenny versus Spinney Wikipedia page. That one's fucking goated.
Sometimes it's .ca for them instead of .en, which is funny.
Yeah. Those guys are Jewish, Kenny and Spinney.
But they're funny, so they clear the test, whatever test it would be.
The fact there's an episode where fucking Kenny has his mom put her head in the oven while he reads Mein Kampf, and she's in like Holocaust pajamas.
Oh gosh.
I think they get a pass. They get a pass for me.
I think I still have a pair of light blue pajama pants that are striped like that. I do not have the jacket though.
That'd be a great Halloween costume.
That's how we do the spooky month this time. It's just like an eerie adaptation of the boy in striped pajamas.
Yeah. Yeah, we dress up as Schindler's List. I dress up as Oscar Schindler.
Hell yeah, dude. I saw that our friends of the show, the guy that plays Christopher on Sopranos, he was at the Knicks game.
Oh yeah.
And they took a picture of him, and then they captioned it, "Woke up this morning."
Woke up this morning. That's pretty cool. Hey, Tone, I got this fucking boner. It's killing me.
I don't understand. I can't do it, Tone.
Christopher, I am the boss of this family. I cannot keep sucking your dick.
That's all I'm doing is like a squeaky voice, and that's it. I'm not really doing a Tony at all. I think that would be more like a Silvio, I guess.
That one is one that I had to look up a different impression. Somebody doing a different impression for me to figure it out. I had to look at Will Sasso doing it, actually.
Oh, man. I forgot how Silvio sounds. Man, I need to rewatch that shit, man.
Silvio. He sounds like this.
He sounds like this. This is Silvio. He doesn't like a lot. Something like that. Maybe a little less.
Yeah. You want to hear my Silvio Dante impression?
I'm Silvio Dante.
It's just saying his name. It's like the best kind of impression is just saying the fucking guy's name every time. Yeah. Whoa, I'm Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, you want to hear my Christopher Walken impression? Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Christopher Walken. I've been in a couple movies.
I'm Christopher Walken here.
Yeah.
Just some bullshit ass impression. Honestly, though,
it's like honestly, I've just realized this. A lot of my impressions come from like East Coast people. Tony Soprano's from New Jersey, Walken's from NYC.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Donald Trump, he's from NYC. RFK Jr., he's from like New England. I do the Eastern ones pretty well,
bro.
I think
you gotta try the West, though. You gotta try the West. You gotta get at least one AOC impression under your belt.
Oh, I can't. Hi, I'm AOC. Oh my god.
Oh man, I used to do a Morgan Freeman impression, but I haven't cragglied my voice too much recently.
One time, I went down to a back alley, and I got my dick sucked.
I am Morgan Freeman, and I don't understand a lot. Many of my words make no sense.
I'm Morgan Freeman, and I fell down the basement steps.
Call Life Alert. It's all I need.
Hello, 911. This is Morgan Freeman. I fell down the basement steps. My legs are broken.
I can barely see outside of my house. Every time I stare, God stares back.
It was at this moment I realized that I forgot I was a black man.
I just wanted to be in the Green Mile, and they wouldn't allow me.
Yeah, that'd be funny if he was in the Green Mile.
I don't know. I need to work on impressions again. I always fall back on impression work all the time.
I don't know. It's something I've been doing since I was like 14. Because like I used to get bullied growing up, and then I realized that if you were funny, you got bullied less. And I was like, well, people seem to like Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions, so I'll get really good at that one. And then I just gradually added to my repertoire until we're at the fun cast of characters we see today on the show, such as gay Donald Trump, gay Morgan Freeman, gay Christopher Moltisanti, and gay Tony Soprano.
Greasy boy.
What I would like to do is get a good Pauly impression. I feel like that one would be really
fucking
good.
Talking to me? I can't do it.
I can do how he pronounces
got enough range.
He pronounces his S's a certain way.
It's a real like carry on the S, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is like
something like a something.
I think Tony Soprano is more achievable because like James Gandolfini was also doing a voice, and that's just Pauly's voice. That's Tony Sirico's voice. Like, you know.
Pauly Walnuts, my favorite character.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite character too. Honestly,
it's him and Silvio are really fucking high for me. I like Silvio a lot.
I like AJ.
Ooh.
I like AJ Soprano.
Yeah, I think it's Pauly, Silvio, then Chrissy Boy.
Hey, I learned Jamie Lynn Sigler was LARPing being Italian at all, I think.
That's awful.
I think she is fully Jewish.
Huh.
And she's LARPing being an Italian mobster's daughter.
Can we somehow call this podcast Jewish LARPing without making it sound racist. What would that be phrased as?
I don't even know.
Hmm.
I know we can use the word Goyslop. Goyslop is allowed.
Goyslop and impressions.
I mean, I get recommended videos talking about Goyslop. I had one called the Goyslop Show tier list.
Fuck.
And that one was awesome. I actually really liked that tier list.
Well, you know what's Goyslop?
Well, you know what else is Goyslop?
It really does sound like a stand-up routine.
It's like James Rolfe instead of you know what else is bullshit. It's you know what else is Goyslop?
Yeah, dude. I hate to say it. Technically, by order of being owned by Disney for that amount of time, certain seasons of epic rap battles of history are Goyslop.
They're owned by Disney?
For a moment in time, it was like season 3 to season 5 were all Disney.
I did not know that. I don't think epic rap battles are Goyslop though.
Yeah, but they were connected.
Epic rap battles rule.
They were connected to Maker, that turned into Polaris, that got bought out by Disney, and then Disney fired everybody.
Maker became Polaris?
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's insane.
I was ground 1 on that shit, man. I should have said ground 0. Fuck. I fucked it up. Ground 1.
I need to assassinate HP's support assistant.
Well, luckily for you, this podcast is nearing its end already.
That's insane. It does not feel like we did an hour.
It's pretty dang close.
Pretty dang close, they say.
I had to censor myself for the last 10-minute listeners who totally exist and I didn't make up.
Now it says I don't have... I'm being lied to by my own computer.
Did you know that you can call people through the Instagram website?
No, I was not aware you can.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I prank called Logan to get him to play a game with me. So
on the desktop Instagram?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
And he was like, what the fuck? What's going on? He could hear my headset like crackling and shit when I was talking to him. And I was like, what? There's nothing wrong here. Do you want to play something?
I did not know you could do that shit.
And he was like, dude, I'm cuddling with my wife. Fuck off. Go away.
Should have called him a fucking gay guy for that.
Man. Hey, Shane. Where else can the listeners see the podcast?
Spotify.com.
Spotify
the app.
Huh? That's crazy.
Spotify the app. You can also find us on dangerousracism.gov.
Yeah, you can find us on this URL is banned in several countries.org.
Yes. I was going to make a really bad joke. I'm not doing that. Not doing that on the show.
Oh, we should search up and see if goyslop.com is a domain that we can get or not. And it redirects to the YouTube channel.
We should definitely buy goyslop.com.
That'd be a really fucking funny way of doing it.
Yeah.
Shane,
yeah, man.
Shane, what do we do for these last 3 minutes, man?
I think we start screaming and breaking shit.
I can talk about Pokemon card collectors again.
Why are they in the news for something?
More like I saw them at my local card shop, and they were obviously fiending for some more packs, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, I saw a ghetto black girl crash out on Sunday.
I saw a ghetto black girl crash out yesterday.
No, this one, it was the first one I've seen in public in a long time. And me and my buddy were walking this friggin' trail, like looking at some stuff. We're chilling and like looking at this shit, and these people are walking behind us, and this girl's just crashing out on her man. And the man, he just does not give a shit. But like we were like, I wasn't really trying to listen in, but like she was yelling, so obviously I heard some of it. And she was talking about you see this other bitch your location, what the fuck is that about? And he's just like, bruh, I don't know, I didn't mean to do that. And he's just like he has fishing gear on and like a net and a pole. You can tell he's just trying to catch some fucking fish.
Yeah, dude.
And he's just getting lit up by his woman. And they had like a third wheel with them. And
all right.
I felt bad for her because I could tell she kind of like was like, what do I even do here? Like she tried to like make small talk with me and my buddy, but we were already kind of on our way out. We were like, we got other things to do. But it was pretty insane.
We gotta go. We gotta go right now.
Yeah, no, we weren't like rushing out of there or anything, but we just had other stuff we had to do at the park that I won't get into. But yeah, no, it was a pretty awesome Ghetto Black Girl crash out.
My crash out from yesterday was a lady who just graduated high school, and she wanted to stay in the gym so she could celebrate her friends who went to a different school who graduated right after. Issue. She had no ticket to go in.
Oh.
So they were trying to kick her out of the venue as quickly as they could. And she's like, this is not fair. This is not cool, man. I just want to see my freaking friends. But she was cursing. So they pull her outside. They have her get some air. They bring her back. One of the nice patrons of the school were like, here, have a fucking ticket. Just go sit down. Settle the fuck down.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Just take the fucking thing and shut up.
And that's the end of that one, man. That's the fucking end for that. Honestly, yesterday was not that bad of a shift. I just like bringing it up because it was recent.
Yeah. Was it weird being in a school again?
Yeah.
It would be for me too. I've thought about that if I had kids having to go to like school functions. Like I feel like,
dude, you're gonna be at the unction. Shit,
yeah,
man.
But I don't know. It just makes me think of like, what if, like what if I was like an Iraq veteran and I just went back.
Well, now
it's
it would
like,
be
why
an
am I here
Iran
again?
veteran. Now it would be an
Yeah,
Iran veteran.
Iraq veterans are still alive. They're still kicking.
I know, but more recency bias,
Yeah, I don't know. I would feel crazy, especially if it was my old high school. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I'm tripping out. It's the same hallways. It's the same teachers somehow. It's been like 30 years. What the fuck?
Yeah, just like looking at the lunchroom and having like a flashback of every fight I'd ever seen in the lunchroom, just going on simultaneously.
Yeah, all the music teachers fighting the math teacher kind of fights and shit too.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I believe that ends this week's Northwest Trenches podcast. I can't believe we cruised straight through an hour of everybody's time here on the internet. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, Wiki, what's up, homie? See you next time.